warning. The lounge contains fierce bad language altogether. But also some fierce funny jokes.
Gentlemen, you're watching The Lounge. Your host this evening, Ms. Sonia O'Sullivan. Where the fuck is she?
Did you see the number on that?
So, Brian, I take it you work out. I mean... Yeah, your host this evening, Miss Sonia O'Sullivan!
Thanks a million, that was great. I'm after running all the way from Cork, and I have a terrible sit, you know. I was doing great there for a while, but I got boxed in at Abbey Leaks and I had to go the long way around. But I must say, Ciara was absolutely brilliant, you know. This is Ciara, by the way. She's great, isn't she? She was egging me on the whole way, like, you know. And, like, she can hardly talk, but, you know, at one stage she leaned forward and she said, like, for God's sake, Mammy, you know, do you want to be Paddy last? Like, pick up the pace, you know. And that was just a little push I needed, you know, so that was absolutely brilliant. But, we got a fantastic show for you tonight, we really do. Now, I'm the only woman on the bill, which is really brilliant, you know, because, like, I feel like a man from the Corrs. But, the first man up tonight, like, what can I tell you? He's fantastic. He's a lovely big black man. He could have been a runner, but he was just too funny. Would you please show your appreciation and give a huge welcome to Junior Simpson?
What's up? How you doing? Yeah, yes, that's true. I'm a huge, big black man, but that's all right. Calm yourself, lads, you know. So how's everybody feeling? This is really Dublin. I'm in Dublin. Guys, you ain't got many brothers over here, all right? And I didn't know, because, like, y'all should tell me stuff before I actually go out anyway, you know what I mean? Because, like, I didn't realize that you call sandwiches sambos over here. Because where I come from, that means something completely different. And I was in a delicatessen this afternoon, right? And I was standing there waiting to get my food, and all I heard behind me was, I could really murder a sambo. I go, what the hell, yeah? I love my nieces and nephews, right? I love my nieces, and the last time we all got together was about 4 weeks ago. And I remember asking them what they want to do when they get older. And all my nieces said that when they get older, they want to become nurses, which I thought was kind of cool. Although I have discovered that in London, student nurses have now got to pay up to £100 for their uniforms. Now, when you're studying, £100 is a lot of money. I don't know if there's any student nurses in here tonight, but I can let you know and get a full nurse's uniform from Ann Summer's sex shop for just $39.95. And also it wipes clean, which is kind of a bonus, right? Sorry. Had to break the heart of my nephew, though, because he said when he gets old, he wants to become a professional Grand Prix driver. And I said, Kamal, it's never going to happen. There'll never, ever be a black Grand Prix driver. Because you can imagine the commentary, can't you? He goes, and we have Damon Hill, Jung, Michael Schumacher, Jung, Delroy Wilkins. That ain't gonna happen, because I don't know about you guys, if a black man spends £500,000 on one car, we're gonna make sure that everybody sees it, okay? Well, I would have to say the person that's probably inspired my life the most has been Nelson Mandela, right? For a lot of reasons, right? Especially because on his 80th birthday, Nelson Mandela got married to a woman of 52. I know Nelson was saying to himself, I have got some shagging to do. Because that's incredible. Nelson Mandela could find a woman at the age of 80. I don't know, all the single men in the room make some noise. Come on, guys. All the single men make some noise. Okay, a few. All the single women make some noise. Oh, enough for a shag. Cool. Right. Reason why I ask that, they reckon there are more single people out there now than ever before, right? And I reckon that what still needs to be happening is, ladies, you need to make a stand, right? Sisters, stand up. This is your time. This is a time of female empowerment, right? Women are running companies, curing diseases, running countries, right? And ladies, if you see someone you like, right? Someone that can like float your boat, okay? Let him know, especially the black comedian dressed like me, okay? Because ladies, you got to tell us, because we're men, we won't know any other way. The amount of times I've heard women say things like, I don't know how come he doesn't know I fancy him. I'm sure he can see it in my eyes. No! We're men, we don't see shit, okay? Men don't get signals. To us, signal is a toothpaste, all right? Listen, ladies, most men are like me. I could have a gorgeous woman stark naked, walking towards him with Shag Me Now, Junior Simpson, written across her body, and I'll be saying to myself, some lucky bugger's got the same name as me. True. And like I said, ladies, this is your time. Ladies, you are so much in control, right? Like I said, women are running companies, curing diseases. Every year on the 8th of March, we celebrate International Women's Day. You've got Bridget Jones in the bookshop and Ally McBeal on television. And by the way, if anybody knows Ally McBeal, please, somebody quick, give her some food. That is one skinny woman. She's like a dipstick with lips. She is, no, look. That's Ally McBeal. Now, I'm not having to go at the slim ladies here tonight. If you've got nipples on your back, you've got problems, okay? I don't know, maybe I'm getting old, but I'm sick and tired, right, of all these fashion programs and magazines, right, trying to make out, and at the same time, brainwashing young girls into thinking that in order to be attractive, they've got to be over 6 foot tall and weigh under 6 stones. No, bollocks. Give me a woman with some meat on her bones. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Give me a woman that looks like she enjoys a meal from time to time. I don't know about you, but I feel like preaching right now. Hallelujah, praise God. Give me a woman with some chest. Give me a woman with some belly. Give me a woman with some ass. Oh, I love me some ass. Nothing more fine than the ladies behind. When you see a woman, you turn around, damn! Woo! Now that's an ass. And sisters, for too long, you all been complaining about the size of your ass. Baby, if you got a big ass, celebrate that ass. Amen. Let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. I went out with a woman whose butt was so big, she had to back into rooms. You know what I'm saying? I love that, because I'm not a small guy. I need a sizable woman, because to me, sex is a contact sport, right? I need a woman that can take a pounding, right? Someone that's built, someone like Ally McBeal's flatmate, Renee. Have you seen her? Woo! Oh, Xena, the warrior princess. Damn! Xena! I'm telling you guys, that woman is so fine. Every time she comes on the telly, so do I. And on that note, people, take care. God bless. See you again soon. Good night.
Good evening and welcome to the box office. Controversy surrounding the choice of host for tonight's show, Ms. Sonia O'Sullivan, a spokesman for the church Father May Child, said it was a disgrace that RTE were giving a platform to a woman who'd had a baby out of wedlock. Coming up on the show, Steve Gribben, also known as the Funky Gribben, Mark Maier and Eddie Bannon. But right now, I'm off to do the Funky Gribben. A very good evening.
Thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's always difficult to know how to start shows like this. I grew up in Coolock, which is a sort of a... Yeah, you get the picture. But the thing that got me through a lot of times in Coolock when I was growing up was music. And the only thing I ever really thought was bad is that I never actually learned how to play an instrument. But I think... You'll always know a Coolock bloke by the size of his neck. Big neck muscles. That's from walking around just... Big fucking neck muscles on him. I usually get heckled about the fact that I've no hair. And, you know, I'm cool with it. You know, how did you get over it? No, it doesn't matter. No, you're doing the right thing. And here's a bit of a tip for anyone who is going bald. Sexy boy. For anyone who is going bald, cut your hair to my length, and then when you wash your hair, don't use conditioner. Then you get split ends, and it looks as if you have twice as much hair on your head. And shave your head. Have you ever shaved your head with a wet razor? No. You ever dressed as a woman? And doesn't matter. I thought seeing that we were bonding on that sort of a level. No, but shave your head. It's brilliant. It makes you feel really free and a bit sort of, wow, just look, I can do that. And women, when they see the whole bald effect, they can't help coming up and just going, can I touch it? Can I rub it? Can I just? So next week I'm going to shave me knob. And, Cork people are fans. Is any Cork people in? You see, you don't know whether they're from Cork or they're just going, yeah, he's fucking sitting behind me. You wouldn't shut up, Paul. I used to work down in Cork. I used to do a lot of gigs down in Cork. And it's very difficult as a Dublin person talking to a Cork person because they'll respond, no matter what you say to them, they respond as if you've just accused them of something. You know, and you can ask the most innocuous question. You can just go, where's the dog? And they'll go, the dog's over there, like. You know what I mean? As if implying he just fucking walked over there and says, I didn't put him over there doing lang, yeah? And I was down, this is a true story, which means it doesn't have to be funny. But I was down in Cork. I was down in Cork for about three years every weekend, and I was put up in this same hotel room for about 3 months running, because it was a huge room. And I was woken up about 3 Saturdays out of 4 by the sound of this couple having sex, and it was a real rhythmical sound. It was real sort of, oh. And I went on for about an hour and a half, and I was going, fucking hell, because I can only manage an hour and a quarter. And yeah, thanks for laughing at that one. And it was only after 3 months that I realised that it wasn't a couple having sex. It was a pigeon roosting on the window ledge outside the hotel room. But the horrible thing was the realisation that I had masturbated twice to the sound over the 3 months. I know! And I felt really dirty. I was going, no. I just had a vision of this pigeon outside going, ooh, lads, he's doing it, look, he's doing it. Damn these feathers. And I just can't look at pigeons anymore. I'm just going to just fucking tease me now, you little winged freaks. So I'm going to Trafalgar Square next year for me birthday. And loads of, especially in Dublin these days, loads of blokes wearing camouflage stuff. Because you can't find good camouflage stuff. And the thing, it's just a night, and there was this guy wearing full camouflage gear. He had camouflage cap, camouflage top, camouflage trousers, and camouflage shoes. He looked like a floating face just coming towards me. And he just annoyed me, do you know what I mean? And as I was walking by, I just sort of shouldered him like that, and I turned around and I went, sorry mate, didn't see you. And awful. Anyway, that's all for me, ladies and gentlemen. I've been Eddie Bannon. Thanks so much.
That was really brilliant. Like, Ciara loved that. She's after pissing herself. I tell you something, though. We're all going to be pissing ourselves after the next act because he's absolutely brilliant. So will you please give it up for the brilliant Mr. Steve Gribben?
Good evening. My name is Steve Gribben, part-time munchkin and secret love child of Barney Rubble. I also doodle up in my day job as Sinbad from Brookside. I'm from a lovely seaside resort on the north coast of England called Liverpool. There's a few Scousers in, that's good. That's normally enough for a really crap play by Carla Lane on the telly. What's it all about? I don't know. I love animals. Very proud city, of course. It was 3 years ago this very month, Paul McGann, king of the McGann acting brothers, was plucked from obscurity by Hollywood and made to star in the remake of Doctor Who. Quite possibly one of the shittest films ever made. I wrote to Hollywood and I said, look, you, if you're going to have McGann in your film, why don't you do what I suggested, right? And do an all-Scouse version of Doctor Who. That's to rename it, wouldn't you? Doctor Who the fucking hell are you looking at? Would have been a brilliant film, though, wouldn't it? The Daleks had never caught him, would they? They'd all be up on bricks.
You bastard. Where's my car stereo?
Now, my wife and I, we have a very kinky sex life. What she likes to do, for me, is dress up in a nurse's uniform, and then what she says to me is, fuck off out that bed, it's needed for someone else. I did a show in Edinburgh a couple of years ago called I'm Turning Into My Dad, and this is true. My dad's a very down-to-earth person. I'll tell you a true story, right? He doesn't care who knows what he does. He's a painter and decorator, and he was up in Edinburgh in a really posh party, and there's all these guys with mobile phones going, yeah, buy, sell, yeah. And they introduced him, hi, Nigel, yeah, hi. Bit of a twat, hi. They came up to me, Dad, right, and they said, well, what's your name? My dad said, I'm Charlie Gribben, right? I'm painter and decorator. I said, what do you do? And I swear to God, this is true. This guy came straight back and said, I'm Nigel, I'm in oil and steel. Quick as a flash, my dad came back and went, what are you, a fucking sardine? Mums could solve any problem that happened in the world, right? Remember, it was on the telly, right, when the British gave Hong Kong back to the Chinese. There they were, Prince Charles, Chris Patton, sulk. It was raining, they never smiled. They looked like two kids in the biggest sulk ever, weren't they? And if their mothers had actually been there, that's what they'd have been doing, just telling them off. Oh, come on, give Hong Kong back. All of it. I'd like to do this one and dedicate it to all the mums and dads, because, and everyone that's ever been a kid, because you know what bastards you could be. This is called I Ain't Gonna Die from E. coli, because the kids are killing me. And it's a bit of a ska music. I like to think of it as mental ska music. And it goes something like this, dedicated to all the mums and dads. Check it out now. Stop running up and down the stairs, rubbing chocolate in your hair. Oh my God, it's not chocolate. Leave the bloody dog alone. Right, give me the mobile phone. Thanks for telling the postman we've got nits. Stop jumping on your granny's head. Don't you know she's nearly dead? Why didn't I have that vasectomy? I ain't gonna die from E. coli, 'cause the kids are killing me. Yes, you can have your biscuit now. Your mum's not a stupid cow. Right, I warned you once, up to your room. No, I don't know what God looks like. No, he doesn't ride a bike. No, I don't want to look at your open wound. No, there are no such things as elves. Can't you learn to wipe yourselves? Don't show me, I can already see. I ain't gonna die from E. coli, 'cause the kids are killing me. If I hear I'm bored one more time, I'm gonna disembowel a fucking Teletubby. I ain't gonna die from E. coli, because the kids are slowly killing me. Shut up!
Carry on with your peeing there now. I've seen everything before. Hold on now. You watch where you're putting that thing. You're very tall. Oh, Sacred Heart of the Lamb of Jesus, you're splashing all over the place there. Have you no aim? No? Watch what you're doing. Well, now, that's the funniest thing I've seen now since the whole comedy lark started. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And they say the toilet humour is dead, dead, dead. He didn't wash his hands, him, the fella with the small Mickey.
I tell you, Kira really loved that, you know. She's after buying the video out in the lobby. Anyway, you're in for a treat with the next act. He's absolutely superb. Go wild and crazy for Mark Maier!
Thank you very much. It's been a top day for me so far. First thing this morning, I took my gran out. One swift punch to the jaw, but it seemed to do the trick. Well, you got to keep fit, haven't you? So I've just been away. I've just come back from Florida, which was quite nice, as you can probably tell by the healthy tan that I have. I had quite a good time, apart from the flight, which was it's too long. I hate long flights. I mean, it's fine from London to here. Just you're on the flight, you're off, fantastic. But to Florida, it was just a pain in the arse. I'm stuck in this horrible seat. Essentially, it's a dentist chair, so uncomfortable. Stewardess comes over. Is everything all right? No, I'm quite uncomfortable. Well, have you tried the button in your armrest? Oh, 15 degrees makes all the difference. I must make a mental note to get rid of my bed at home, install one of these. This is superb. Yeah, wake me up when we land. I don't want to miss anything. Well, so I came back to the joy to see England once again doing well in the cricket. That's pathetic. Whatever the sport is, we are just shit. And I'll be the first to say, we are just crap. There you go. That's odd. I didn't think you'd agree at all. Thanks. We are absolutely useless. You know, I watched the football. England played football. This is a tremendous comedy moment for me. A while back, they played Luxembourg, and there were 2 professional players for Luxembourg. The rest were part-timers, just doing it for, an afternoon out. 2 professionals. Alan Shearer scored a penalty, and the crowd went wild, apart from the goalkeeper who was getting the ball out the back of the net going, yeah, well done, mate. I'm a postman. Well done for that. I think what Alan Shearer may have lost in footballing skills, he's made up for in personality. He is, I don't know if you've seen him being interviewed, he's absolutely riveting.
Well, to be perfectly honest, I think the lads gave 100%, and that's all you can hope for at the end of the day. I collect stamps, me, I do.
In tennis, we try to do well in the tennis. Every year there's a sad tosses in the Wimbledon crowd. Oh, they make me sick. There's Tim Henman, he never does that well, and my theory is you've got these British fuckwits, if I can call them that, in the crowd doing all this, come on, Tim, trying to be helpful, but they're not being helpful, they're putting the bloke off. Come on, Tim, come on. This is different people, not just one bloke, obviously.
I'm due at the fun fair.
Come on, Tim. Like, his match point down. Well, I wasn't going to continue, but thanks to your encouragement, I'll... The umpire's useless. They need someone with a bit of authority in there. Someone like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He could sort it out. Come on, Tim.
Shut up.
Come on, Tim.
I said shut the fuck up.
Come on, Tim.
I have terminated your girlfriend.
I'll leave you on this one of the weirdest things I saw recently. A very strange sign stuck to a tree across the road from where I live. A sign that said, "Have you seen our cat?" Because, I had nothing better to do that day than go on a cat hunt. Have you seen our cat? Which I presume was missing. I don't think they were showing off. A photograph of the cat posing. Meow. Reward 50 quid, so I rang on the doorbell. Yeah, I've seen your cat. I take a check. The woman was very concerned. What did it look like? Like a cat? What are you supposed to say? Cat-like. They always want more information. wistful with an air of nostalgia. You've been an absolutely lovely audience. Thank you very much indeed. Good night.
From the lounge tonight, you saw Junior Simpson, Eddie Bannon, Mark Maier, Steve Gribben. I'm Deirdre O'Kane. Safe home, and as they say in Drogheda, if you're driving, take the car. Good night.
Of course.
Yeah, hop on there. I'll drop you off.